we're not going to make too much of a mess tonight. But when we get into this, we're going to find out. So, this is the second half of chat number 266, I believe it is. Ready for a change. And in the second half, if you have not been with us before, we usually do, so the first half is always classroom, and then the second half is usually something fun. This one is going to be fun, and even though these are always live, this one's going to be literally live. Literally live. So we're going to be trying something that I've never tried before, and we're going to be trying to make something with something I've never tried before. So I was approached by Everly Drink Mix to try their products, to give them a try, and since this is this is a Kickstarter that was formed just a few hours away from here in Nashville, I thought, you know, why not? I'll go ahead and try it. But before we tear into this, before we tear into what they sent me, then yeah, and Ted says, maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. I need a mason jar that will help me to drink more H2O. It really will, because it's super fun to drink out of too. So Everly Drink Mix asked me to try their product, and this was a Kickstarter program that started in Nashville, and Nashville is just a couple of hours away from here. And I thought, these are my home people. These are my people. They're from Tennessee. So, I got to give it a try. But before we tear into it, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the company. First of all, this is my very first time trying Everly. It's literally my first time. Haven't even opened the package yet. Like, I haven't even looked to see what's in here. I only know what flavors are in here based off of the packing list that they sent me by email. Other than that, I haven't seen them. I haven't opened it. I haven't peeked. Look, it is still sealed. It's still sealed. So y'all are trying this with me. So we're going to try Everly live tonight. If this is an epic fail, I will be honest with you, but y'all know me. If I love this, you're not going to be able to get me to shut up, okay? So, just saying. Y'all already know me. Okay, all of the drink mixes are vegan, sugar-free, gluten-free, keto, natural, and full of electrolytes, like a lot of electrolytes. According to their website, Everly started in 2012 with a crazy idea. What if we could make a drink mix powder that tasted like our favorite sugary drinks, but was low-carb and plant-based? And y'all know my mom would be super happy that these are plant-based. And plant-based, a few months later, we launched our first drink mixes on Kickstarter and exceeded our goal by 200%. Okay, they have been featured in Forbes, Kickstarter Starter Story, Today in Nashville, The Tennessean, Nashville Fit Magazine, Technovation, Keto Adapted, Wicked Stuffed, Laura Lee Balanced, Lex Page, RVA Fit Foodie, Keto Crate, and many others. And now they are getting ready to be featured on If You Have an Egg, so they can add that to their repertoire. Also, Everly is available at 15% off using my affiliate code Kelly15. So once we try this and decide that these are okay, for human consumption, then you can go to their website, which is, I have written it down here somewhere, Drink Everly. I think it's drinkeverly.com. And you can get 15% off. That is an affiliate code, so I will get a tiny bit back for that. And y'all know how much I appreciate that to help us keep doing things like this, because we don't always get free things to try. Usually I have to pay for it. So, and I spend quite a bit of money at the grocery store every week to buy things to show y'all how to make them. So I do appreciate y'all using that affiliate code, but it's 15% off, and you use the code Kelly15. So it is KELLY15, and that's off of your first order. Let's see, and the flavors are divided into 3 groups, and I believe that we have one of each of these. So they are divided into hydration, and everything in the hydration category has 100 to 150 milligrams of electrolytes. There is a belly health category, and that has the belly health category. Well, they all have 1 gram of net carbs and have plant-based sweeteners, but the belly health category, I swear I think it said it has 2 billion with a B, CFUs of probiotics. I don't have a clue what that means. Does somebody know what that means? Sounds like a lot, though. That sounds like a lot of something good. So 2 billion CFUs of probiotics. And then the other one is energy. And the energy has 120 milligrams of natural caffeine. Okay, they also, as part of their Hydration for Hydration initiative, Everly has donated over 1.5 million packets of life-saving rehydration salts to their nonprofit partner, Cola Life. I have not I have not looked up Cola Life, but that sounds amazing. 1.5 million packets. 1.5 million. That's a lot of packets. That's almost as much as 2 billion, just kidding, CFUs of probiotics. So, okay, and Carol Lou says that's normal for a probiotic. So I'm excited that that's normal for a probiotic. And if this tastes good and I can put it in my water, then I'm going to be even more excited. Okay, some of the frequently asked questions were, why pouches? So apparently the pouches are less mess and they're easier to pour and to transport and use than open packets. So let's go ahead and open it because I want to show you the packets. Oh, Marianne, thank you. Marianne says, it sounds like you were always all in for us. So yeah, I think we established that when it comes to change that I'm number one. I'm all in. So I'm all in all the time, you know, good or bad. But thank you, Marianne. That was very sweet. So we're going to open this and look, because I have a few more questions. I have a few more frequently asked questions to answer, but I want to see what's in here first. Okay, so these are adorable, first of all. Look at these little, oh gosh, and they're super colorful. So purple's my favorite color, just in case anybody wondered, and my birthday's coming up next week. Purple, purple. So, okay, so this purple one is grape, and it's an energy drink, and it says naturally sweetened and sugar-free. Makes 20 servings, 150 milligrams of hydrating electrolytes, and 120 milligrams of natural caffeine. Oh, and it says add to taste 1 teaspoon per 16 ounces and shake. Okay, then this pink one is pomegranate berry belly health. So that's one of their belly health ones. And then the yellow one is peach mango hydration. Yeah. Okay. So they're in these cute little pouches. So some of the other frequently asked questions were, why the pouches? So the pouches are less mess and easier to pour. Looks like it will be. We haven't opened it yet. Transport. So it looks like you could put this little cap back on and take it with you, and to use than other open packets. The next question was, how does this compare to drink stick products? And I call those shake 'em up sticks, and Casey hates it when I call them that. She hates it, but that's what they are. They're shake 'em up sticks. So how does this compare to drink stick products, shake 'em up sticks? Each Everly pouch replaces up to 20 to 30 sticks. So if you have 20 to 30 sticks, then this replaces up to 20 to 30 of those sticks. Okay, how many servings are in a pouch? If you only use these for making water, like if you were just going to make flavored water, then it should make approximately 20 to 30. Debbie just said that somebody that she knows on Instagram said they had to add a little more than the recommended dose was listed. Recommended dose, that's funny. So it should make approximately 20 to 30. Then, is a pouch of Everly expensive? A traditional drink stick is approximately $1 due to its packaging. Everly is approximately 33 to 65 cents per serving, and there is less risk of waste due to spilling or a stick accidentally getting ruined due to moisture. Carol wants to know, is it a liquid or a powder? It is a powder, and we're getting ready to look at it here in just a second. But I do want to tell you it is sweetened with organic erythritol and stevia leaf extract. Again, 2 billion CFUs of probiotics, 100 to 150 milligrams of electrolytes, 1 gram of net carbs if you were counting your carbs, plant-based sweeteners, and 0 smart points on WW, okay? All of them are 0 smart points. These are also available on, WW, so if you've not been on your app lately, you should have been on your app, but these are also available on the WW app. And then the last question was, is there anything else I can do with this besides make flavored water? We're getting ready to find out. We're getting ready to find out if there are other things that we can make with this. So I'm going to get my hot water started again, because we are going to need hot water for one of these things that we are making. But this is available on their website, which is drinkeverly.com, drinkeverly.com. And that's funny that the water heating up in my tea kettle is louder than an air fryer would be. So hopefully that is not too loud for you all, but I just find that hilarious that my air fryer is more quiet than the tea kettle. Okay, but we're going to make a couple of things out of these. So first thing she told me was, we're going to try it in some water first. The first thing she told me was to hold. Okay, so she told me not to hold the package down here and twist this, because she said that a lot of explosions happen that way, or a lot of spillage happens that way. So I'm just going to gently tap it because this has been sitting in an envelope and tossed and shaken and smelled, and we were trying to figure out exactly what this looks like in here. But she said, you know, she didn't tell me to tap it. I'm just tapping it. But she said to hold it here. And that's sort of kind of what we're doing, Debbie. Yeah. So she said to hold it at the spout and then turn. Okay, so I successfully did that. Oh, it smells good. Okay, so this is the peach mango hydration mix. So we're going to see what this tastes like while we're waiting on that water to heat up. We are going to see what this tastes like in just a bottle of water. And then tomorrow I will let Alyssa taste this and I will let her tell you how it is. So I don't know about you, but I always take a sip. This is the water, and some bottle drinks are the only companies on the planet that actually fill their bottles up to the top. It's impossible to put anything in here and then shake it up. So I always take a good size sip. Okay, Debbie, you're ruining the rest of the chat. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I have lots of things here to do. Or not lots, I have 3 things here to do. Okay, and then a teaspoon. So let me thumb a teaspoon. So here is oop, I put the lid back on. Okay, after you get it off the first time, that is very easy to unscrew after you take it off the first time. So we're going to put about a teaspoon. And of course, I wasn't thinking, how am I going to get it in here? So that was about a half of a teaspoon. So we're going to put 1 teaspoon of the peach mango hydration. We're just going to put that in some water and see what it tastes like. And that's not the only thing we're going to do with this. So that is the peach mango. I took a big gulp out of the water, and we're going to shake this up really well. Okay, we got about 15 minutes, and I got 3 things to make. So I want to make, besides this, so I want to make sure that I got plenty of time. 5 minutes per thing should be good. Okay. So this is peach mango. You can see that it made a nice yellow color like I would expect it to be. It smells fantastic. It actually smells like candy. Dusty's all in. Apparently he thinks we are going to, apparently he thinks we're going to eat something. I don't know. Nobody. No, there's no food. There's no food, buddy. That is really good. I'm going to shake it up a little bit more, though. I wasn't quite zealous enough. Let's see. Trish, if you're asking me that, I must have missed something. Under what amount wins category? I don't know. I don't understand that. Or are you talking to somebody else? So this is the peach mango. You'd have to shake it up quite vigorously. But yeah, that's good. It tastes like peach mango. It tastes very refreshing. I think Alyssa is going to like this. Okay, so that is just in plain water. Okay, the next thing that we are going to make is, I found a recipe on their website. So on the drinkeverly.com website, they do have recipes on there. So I went and found just a couple of their recipes just to try them, just to kind of see. Because again, I've never had this, didn't know anything about it, knew they were from Nashville. And they had asked me, that's actually quite yummy, knew that they were from Nashville. And that they had asked me to, to try these out. So I went and got a couple of their recipes, or people who have been using their product. I went and got their recipes. The next one that I'm going to make, and I just realized after I opened this, so I knew, good night, Sherry. So I knew that I was getting grape. I knew that I was going to get a grape flavor. And one of the recipes that they had was for sugar-free keto gummies. Okay, so I'm not worried about making sugar-free keto gummies, but I thought, oh, I'll make Alyssa and Eunice some sugar-free gummies for tomorrow for when we walk. And just realized that the flavor that I chose is grape, because I knew that Alyssa would like grape. Well, this is the energy drink mix. So we're going to see. How, what she thinks. Okay, no, sorry. Carol Lou is asking if there is any sodium in them. Let me see. Sodium says 0% on this one. And sodium says... I do not see it on this one, but this one does have potassium and magnesium. And that was on the Belly Health. And then on the Peach Mango, it says sodium 0. So it appears that there is no sodium. But anyway, so I decided to make the gummies out of the grape for Alyssa. This is the energy one. And then I read that the energy one has 120 milligrams of natural caffeine. So we'll see. I don't know. Maybe me and Casey trying this. Okay, but the recipe was for sugar-free keto gummies, and this is off of their website. And so you use gelatin, boiling water, and a tablespoon of the Everly drink mix. So again, this is my first time, and Barbara, not quite. Barbara wanted to know if I was back to taking lunch breaks in the showroom. Not quite. We have been so stinking busy, but I did do it at least a couple of times this week, and I kept holding my note up and going, I deserve to have lunch, okay? I deserve to have lunch at a table. So I kept saying that all week. So I waved my note at people all week. Okay, so we're going to do, so it takes 1.5 tablespoons of gelatin, and it's just plain gelatin. I went across the street to Food City, so I could not find, they want you to use grass-fed gelatin. I went across the street to Food City. They just have regular gelatin. So I'm going to have to go somewhere fancy to get some grass-fed gelatin. But you use 1.5 tablespoons of grass-fed gelatin and a tablespoon of hot water into a large bowl. So we're not going to put it in a large bowl. We're going to put it in here. We're going to put it in this cup so that I can stir this and pour this and not make a mess. So we're going to do a tablespoon. So it is 1.5 tablespoons of gelatin. So apparently a packet of gelatin is about 1 tablespoon. Come on, gelatin. Okay, and then we're going to do 1/2 tablespoon. So we're going to do about 1.5 tablespoons because we want these to and I'm sorry, Lynn says plain gelatin is not vegan. You are correct. It is not vegan. It is definitely 100% not. Definitely 100% not vegan. There is vegan gelatin though. Okay, and then it wants us to add let's see, then we want to add a tablespoon of hot water. So that's what all the boiling was about over there. So we're going to do a tablespoon of hot water. While Dusty tries to convince himself that he needs food, which we do not have. And then we're going to stir that up. He wants to soften it. And once the gelatin has softened, so we're going to get that good and soft. Okay, it all needs to be wet. Oops. Come on. So the gelatin needs to be wet. Then we're going to add 1/2 cup of boiling water. So I am using this so that we can see when it is 1/2 cup. So we're going to add 1/2 cup of boiling water to that. Okay, and we're going to mix that up. And then we're going to add a tablespoon of the Everly drink mix. So let me get my gelatin in here really good. Then we're going to add a tablespoon of the Everly drink mix. Now, these will not be finished tonight because you have to put them in the refrigerator, and since I did not cheat and open this, you know, I didn't pre-make any for this. So we're going to put a tablespoon of this in here. Okay. So ooh, gosh, that smells like, oh my gosh. Did you all ever chew grape bubble yum in school? That tastes like, so the Everly grape energy drink mix, that smells like grape bubble yum. That smells fantastic. Okay, so we're going to get that stirred together really well. And we are basically going to make, we're going to make gummies with this. So this, after we get all this stirred, we're going to put it into, I did not have a cutesy little gummy worm thing or, you know, or anything like that. So I didn't have a gummy worm or a little heart thing or any kind of a mold like that because we do not have any kind of silicone molds yet at Casey Kitchen Center. So once we get this done, we're going to use the weird little ice cube tray that we talked about last week when we were talking about ice cubes last week. So we're going to get that all good and mixed up, and that's going to take like the whole 5 minutes trying to get that done. So come on, mix, 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 mix. Apparently I am a slower gelatin mixer than I realized. Okay, we all get the point. So once this is all mixed up, I'm going to pour it. Once I finish mixing this, I'm going to pour it into the little molds, and then I'm going to put that in the refrigerator, and that's going to sit in the refrigerator for it has to sit for at least 2 hours or overnight. So we're going to check back on this tomorrow and see how the gummies turned out. But I can tell you, I haven't tasted the grape, but the grape smells like grape bubblegum. So if you ever had grape bubblegum in school, it smells just like that. Okay, the next thing we're going to try is in the yogurt. We're going to try we're going to try the pomegranate. We're going to try the pomegranate berry. We're going to try that in some yogurt, and I'm not going to make very much just in case, you know, because I want to try this. I want to see what it tastes like at first. So this is just regular plain non-fat Greek yogurt. And I'm going to put just a little bit of the pomegranate berry. And I have not opened that one yet. So let me hold it up here at the top and gently take that off. Okay, so I'm getting better at this. It smells very berry. I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit in here. That's probably about maybe a half of a teaspoon. I'm going to sprinkle that in here. And I will tell you, so these are standing up very well by themselves. And I can see why you would maybe carry this in your purse instead of the shake 'em up sticks, you know, so that you could have this available. And you could, you know, just have them, you know, whenever you need them. And they are standing up really well. And this is really pretty. So this pink is really pretty in here. And I bought a peach and some blueberries and some strawberries. So if this turns out well, then that's what I will be having tomorrow. And don't forget, if you want to try these, you can go to drinkeverly.com and you can use my affiliate code, which is just Kelly, K-E-L-L-Y, 15. Oh, that's pretty good. Let me put just a little bit more in there. And this is the Belly Health. So I figured, you know, I would use the Belly Health in the yogurt. And Marianne wants to know how she can make sure and watch us tomorrow. And Marianne says, so tomorrow, Marianne, would be on replay. So if you want to watch it on replay tomorrow, then, oh yeah, and pomegranate seeds would be so yummy to this baby. So if you want to watch it tomorrow, Marianne, you're just going to go, you can either come back here to Facebook, and it will be on there again. Bye, Alicia. Or, oh man, I want to make the last drink before y'all go. Or you can watch it tomorrow on YouTube. Okay, and apparently Dusty, and I'll show you Dusty in a second, has decided it's time to go. But let's try this real quick. That's good in the yogurt. That is really good. Okay, this last one, not gonna lie, kind of freaking me out to try it. So y'all are just gonna have to hang with me. This one is called Keto, or called Everly Keto Aid. So apparently if you're doing keto, there's some kind of, I don't know, weird illness, you know, I don't know, something that you get. So I'm going to try this. I'm going to try this and see, and just see how this tastes. So I'm scared to death, but you do a half of a teaspoon of unprocessed sea salt. You put that, a half of a teaspoon. So we're going to make some of this. We're going to make Everly Keto Aid. So you do and this is, I don't know, somebody that's doing keto, tell me what that is. Apparently there's some, keto flu. Okay, that's right. So Debbie says there's a keto flu. I don't think I want that. So you do, let's see, it's a half of a teaspoon of unprocessed sea salt and apple cider vinegar. Ooh, I'm nervous about this one. Apple cider vinegar. I think it is a tablespoon. Let me see. It is a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. And you can have it with or without the mother. And of course, the kind I have, you know, has the mother. So you have a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Then, oh man, I forgot my lime juice. Hold on just a second. Don't go away. Please don't go away. Please do not go anywhere. I promise I am coming right back. Right back, right back, right back. Oh, I just forgot one of the key ingredients. I promise I'm coming back. Don't go anywhere. Because we have to have the juice from a lime, from half of a lime. Okay, so, real quick, do not go anywhere. We have to have the juice from half of a lime, and I forgot to get it out. So we're going to squeeze that in there. Okay. So there's my lime juice. And I promise there is lime juice going in there. Okay, so the juice from half of a lime and 1 teaspoon of Everly Hydration, which is going to be the peach mango. So we're going to do a teaspoon of this. And y'all want to hang around for just another minute because you want to see me try this. Because I have no idea what this is going to taste like. So what a thing to do live for the very first time you try something, huh? So that is a teaspoon of the hydration mix. And I had, for the hydration, they sent me peach mango. So it is that. And let's see, you do sea salt, the vinegar, the lemon or lime juice, the drink mix, and a few tablespoons of water to get started. So I have another bottle of water over here. So we're going to do, and I always use spring water. You don't have to use spring water, but I always do. And then we are going to, we're going to reuse our gelatin spoon. So don't go anywhere, don't go anywhere, don't go anywhere. Okay, and get that stirred up really good. Smells good. I don't know what it's going to taste like. But this is supposed to be for the keto flu. So whatever the keto flu is, this is supposed to help with that. Okay? And then we're going to slowly add water and keep stirring until everything is dissolved. And it said about 16 ounces of water, so that's approximately a bottle of water. So I don't know how it's going to taste, but it smells delicious. And thank y'all for hanging out for an extra minute or two to see how this is going to be, to see how this is going to taste. So I don't have keto flu. I've never had keto flu. Don't want it. But this fascinated me, so I wanted to see what it was going to taste like. Okay. Here we go. Let's see if the Everly people know what they're talking about. So here is an Everly Ketorade, and this is on their website. It's drinkeverly.com. Remember, our affiliate code is Kelly15, and let's see how this is. Again, it smells delicious. That's actually not bad. It's a tiny bit salty, but I guess that's why. I guess it's supposed to help with your, what did Debbie say, with your electrolytes? Okay, yeah, maybe not use the salt if you don't have keto flu, but that actually tastes pretty good. I could see putting that maybe in some, like with some lemonade or something. That would be really good with that. Okay, so I'm going to give the Everly products a thumbs up. Everything was delicious. The flavors were really good. They do kind of taste like candy. I mean, I don't know. They're kind of the three that I got, which are the peach mango, the grape, and see, the peach mango is hydration, the grape is energy, and the pomegranate berry is belly health. They taste like candy. So I'm just going to say, be cautious when you put them in your water for the first time. If you don't like things very strong, maybe start with just a little under a teaspoon. Debbie said a friend from Instagram had to use a little over a teaspoon to get it to the flavor that she liked. But the good news is Since they come in the pouches, you can pour as little or as much as you like. That was excellent in the yogurt. I'll be showing y'all how to make more with that with the yogurt coming up. I'm planning on doing some smoothies this week. Casey's starting to get a little, you know, no, I'm sorry. Marlene wants to know if they all have caffeine. They do not. Only the energy has caffeine. But she is getting to where she needs to eat, you know, a little bit smaller meals since baby is, you know, growing so much. So I thought I'd start making us some smoothies, and I'm going to be trying these in those, and I will let y'all know how the gummies turn out. So thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for waiting on me to try this super strange yet weirdly very good, very refreshing, except for the salt. And I think that just has to do with the keto flu. But thank you for hanging out with me while I tried that. It was actually very delicious. So drinkeverly.com. Again, our affiliate code is Kelly15. It's Kelly 15. And as I start to make some more things with this, because I promise this will not last me long, I will run through this very soon. So this should be 60 servings. Y'all know me. I'll be through this in like a week and a half. But y'all have a great evening. If you were watching this later on YouTube, please go ahead and let that next video roll on over. If you haven't subscribed yet, why not? Go ahead and click that little subscribe button right there, and then hit the bell so that it will notify you every time a new video gets posted. Or if you need any cute merchandise like my apron or like the shirt that I had on underneath it, those are available on Spreadshirt. And it is good to see you, Mindy. And because Dusty was so fussy, I'm going to get him up and let him see everybody. So for those new people, this is who was making all the noise down there because he thought we were cooking. Yeah, he's not gonna like drink mixes. But y'all have a great week. I really enjoyed this one. Again, we will do something fun for my birthday. Have no idea what we're gonna do, but I will try to make it something super, super fun for my birthday next week. So y'all have a great week, and I will see you next time. Good night.